Hi everyone, Mark here, life coach in London, and I like to talk about making small changes in your life that have a big impact. But today, actually, is a bit different. We are going on holiday. Yay! Today I'm flying to Barcelona in Spain. It's where my partner's from, his family is there, and so we go for a 2-week summer holiday to visit his family and friends there every year. And today's the day that I'm going. I'm going alone today. My partner's got to work, but I don't. So I said I'll go and spend a few days with his parents there a bit early and enjoy the Barcelona lifestyle just a little bit earlier than him. So that's why I'm going first. So just a couple of things to note. So when I travel to Barcelona, so we go quite often because his family is there. So I don't take any clothes over with me because we have clothes there. So we've got clothes, shoes, toiletries, just about everything, we really need over there. So one of my rules is I don't really take clothes. So what I do take over is just the stuff that I need, that I have here in London, that I want to use over there, and some of it's a bit frivolous, but I don't want to buy it over there. So today, we're going to go. So because of the reason I don't really take anything, I don't buy luggage. I just take a hand luggage, and this is what I usually take. Actually, I really love this one. It's from Tate Gallery, and I've used it so much. It's quite battered and banged, but I really love it, and it's a good size, fits under the seat on the plane. So that works really well. So let's start off by packing, and I'll show you what I packed for a trip to Barcelona. I'm going for about 10 days on this one, so let's see what we've got. To start off with, I always take my laptop, my personal laptop with me. I can't live without the laptop. I know some people just use their phones when they're traveling. I just find that really hard. I just can't get used to it. I don't mind traveling with a laptop. It fits in nice and easily. It would be one of my priorities to take, I would say. Because I've got that, I also need to take the chargers involved with it. I've got stuff all over the place. So I need to take chargers. What I would probably like to do, come to think of it, is buy chargers to leave over there. So that might be one thing I am going to do, but I will take some chargers as well. I'm not going to put them in straight away because they can go in at the end. I'm going to put other big things that need to go in next. So one of the things that I am taking this time is some craft, art, drawing, painting sort of things to do. So again, I could buy a lot of this stuff over there. I probably will, but I bought this last year and really haven't done any more with it. But I take like highlighters, pens. I've got a little book here that I take. And last time I was there, I'd sort of just fill it with little things and notes of things that I've done, places I've been, things like that. So, and then I will show you one of the first things I did was a little painting that I did of a place in Barcelona. I can't remember the name of it, but so I want to do another one of those today, this trip. So I will take this along with all the other little accoutrements, highlighters, pens, pencils, things like that. So I'm going to take that. The other thing which I will take this time is I'm a bit behind, and so I've got a little packet of business cards and little things that I want to stick in. So this is just a little crafting scrapbook sort of activity that I can do until my partner gets there. So that's for me, and I probably will bring that back. Well, no, I'm there at Christmas. Do you think? Actually, no, I think I should bring it back. Anyway, so I'm just going to pop that in there, and now, because of that, I will pop those down the bottom as well, because they're quite heavy. What else am I going to take? Next, I'll pack a little bag. This I absolutely adore. It was my friend Stephanie bought this for me, and I just find you can never have enough little bags of things. So what I use it for is to store any sort of electronical leads and things in there. So things I'm going to take is a travel adapter. well, actually, it's not an adapter, is it? It's the charger. I will put an adapter on the end of it when I'm there in Barcelona. But this one's really good because it's got all the different ports you can use. So I find that one really handy. This can go in here. I'll take another one as well, a spare one, just because it'll be in a different room. My partner might use it. I always like to have a couple of spares. I will take this. This is my external hard drive, and anytime I make a video, I put it on here and take it off my phone and off my Photos account because it fills up very quickly. So everything of mine goes on here, so I'll pop that in there as well. Another thing that I do, well, actually, no, not yet. I'll take a camera this time. I won't put it in here, but I'll take a camera. This is an old camera. I went through a period of buying, digital cameras and things. Sorry, I've got a cold, which isn't great for flying. I'll have to wear a mask on the plane. So I have the camera. I've just decided I'm going to try and take it this time and maybe do some videos using this. It's one that actually has a function where it is supposed to be for vlogging. I mean, who knew? So you can be on the front and the thing will show here. So I don't know. I haven't never really used it properly, so I'm going to try and use that this time. But it has a memory card, and so because of that, I'm going to put the memory. It reads the memory card into my laptop, so I can do all that sort of stuff. So that's going in there as well. There's a charger for the camera. It can go in. It just clicks onto my laptop. I'll take a pair of headphones. I do have a pair of cordless, like Bluetooth headphones, but I just tend to take cord ones if I lose them. I mean, they're literally, I think these were £5. If I lose them, I'm not so bothered. It's fine. So that's that, and I think that's all I'm going to put in this little case for now. I'll put this over here. Put it in here. Next thing, I'll put that in there, and then I'll put also the camera in there. I'll take my selfie stick. I haven't used it very much lately, but in Barcelona, hopefully I will. Next thing to show you that I take is a portable router. So this is something that I bought probably 6 years ago or more. At the time, my mobile phone, it didn't have dual SIM. So I was working in Barcelona. I was going backwards and forwards, and I'd work a couple of days in Barcelona for work. I didn't want to, work in a cafe. And we've used it quite a lot as we travel around. I go to Australia to visit my family sometimes, and anywhere else. And it just means I just buy a local SIM card. It's like about £15. And you can make sure that way you've got a private connection and it's very stable. I've tried using my mobile phone data. It went out very quickly, and of course you can't stream anything, so I tend to use this. It's just easy to carry around. We go there quite often doing this, and it also means everyone else can connect to it. I think 10 devices can connect to this, so that's really handy to have. Other things to take, I'm going to put this in the front pocket. This is the keys to the flat that I'm going to. A couple of pairs of glasses, so I'm taking quite a lot. I tend to travel with lots of glasses, so these ones are my prescription sunglasses, so that's just really handy to have, obviously. I take 2 pairs of reading glasses with me in case I lose one, and I usually have like here at home, I have one in one room and one in another room. So when I walk around outside, I usually just take one. If I lose them, then I know I've got another pair at home. If I don't have reading glasses, honestly, I can't read a thing. I can't text. I can't read a text. My eyesight is really bad. I need glasses, so I always take one and a backup. So that's another thing to take. I'm also just taking one extra, but these ones are for more middle distance. They're good for watching TV and stuff like that. I mean, I could do without these, but since I've got room, I may as well take them. I'll take some medication that I've got to take. That's that. Now, the next things are a little bit weird. Well, not weird, but anyway, nice little book that I bought. Um, and it's wrapped in plastic, so I won't open it. I mean, the outside looks a bit cheap and nasty. Sorry to say, I think it looks a bit cheap and nasty, but the pages inside are really lovely. Like, I love the pages inside. It's like they're dyed in a very sort of Oriental, East Asian sort of way. So they're really, really lovely pages inside, and she loves books, so she'll really enjoy that. Another thing I'm going to take is a little thing from home. It's a little koala. Look at that. How cute. How cute is that? I'm going to take this. I've cleaned out a cupboard here at my flat in London and found this. And we just don't have Christmas here in London anymore because, my in-laws used to come here for Christmas and we'd put things out. But now we go over to Barcelona every Christmas. We love going over there anyway, so it's not difficult for us to go over. But it's no use having this here because I won't ever use it. So I decided this would be one thing I would take over to Barcelona as a contribution towards the Christmas decorations. So I'll take that as well. Goodness, I hope customs don't pull me up. They'll be wondering what I'm doing. Last few things to take, and these are more for the plane. I'm going to take tissues. I've got a bit of a cold. I will wear a mask on the plane. I did consider whether I'm well enough to travel. I am well enough to travel. I've just got a bit of a snivelly nose. So I'll take them. Wallet, I just make sure I have different wallets for different countries. So this is my Europe wallet, and it's got things that I need for Europe, including a card that doesn't, attract a currency charge. So I use that. It's got the metro card. I hope I've got the metro. The metro card for Barcelona is in here. I have to check and see if I've got any trips on it. So that's coming as well. Obviously, passport. I'm dual citizenship, so I've got my UK and Australian passport. I'll make sure to have that. And the last thing I'm going to show you is this one, and this is also what I take on in flight as well, because I find these just so handy. So these are, I think they're called airplane. I should have looked it up. Airplane. I don't know what they are, but anyway, they're earplugs, but they're not foam. They're not solid, these sort of ones. They're plastic and they've got a little widget in them. And I find these invaluable for travel on a plane. I struggle with the different change in pressure in the cabin on, ascent and particularly descent. If I'm not wearing these, honestly, I'm rolling on the floor in agony. I don't know why. I must have something to do with the way the passages of my ears are. I need these. Foam ones don't do it. I haven't tried others. So I am anxious about making sure. So I have a packet of them. They come in all different. You can just get them at pharmacies. So that's what I've got in there, and I will just cling to this because if I don't have these, I'll have such a bad earache and I won't be able to hear anything for about the first 3 days while my ears adjust. So they are non-negotiable. And just because I also have a cold, I'm going to take this Olbus stick as well, so I can just get some eucalyptus up my nose and hopefully that'll help clear it up. So that's the packing. I'm going to go get ready now. I think I've got about an hour and a half before I have to leave here to head towards the airport. And yeah, you can come with me and let's make our way to Barcelona. Okay, bye.